All right, my beautiful friends. Taurus. How are you, Taurus? Let's light up a candle. Gorgeous. Okay, Taurus. End of October. I think the 20 to 26th of October. Okay. General reading. Okay, October. Okay, October. Okay, Taurus, I'm sorry. Okay, so general reading meaning I'm going to keep them nice and simple. There's no point going in depth about anything. What is the point of going into depth if I'm not reading for anyone in particular? I'm just going to give you general hints, red flags, general, directions. Okay, Taurus, see what we got. So the way I do it is very simple. I do it the same way I do it for myself. Present, the last 3 months, next 3 months. Then this is going to be the most important card, believe it or not, of the deck. And the tree that follows it. Why? Because this is the theme of the reading, meaning the pace setter. This makes or breaks the entire reading most of the times. Ready, Taurus? It couldn't be more accurate than that. So this is Taurus. This is a Taurus card. And this is basically you getting ready for winter, shall we say. I see a lot of signs doing that right now. So you can, you're counting your money. You're putting money aside. You're not, I don't see you worried about money. This is not about worrying. This is not about being cheap, but this is about being cautious, being wise. In other words, I noticed this with just about every sign. Don't forget that we're part of the animal kingdom, right? So as you know, when the leaves change color outside, they become orange, red, beautiful colors outside right now. What do the animals do? They make sure they have enough food in their, in their, what do you call it, den. They make sure that they're going to be warm during the winter. They eat enough for the winter. Some of them hibernate. In other words, they know that there are several months of possible shortage and hardship ahead. So they prepare ahead of time. Now, human beings, we have homes and et cetera, et cetera. But the instinct is still in us. We still going to go around the house and make sure that all the windows are sealed, that there don't leak, and that the car has winter oil, and check our tires. And it's normal. It is survival. It's survival instinct. That is animal instinct. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with making sure that you have a few pennies aside and make sure that it's just that instinctive feeling that we all have. I myself right now, as we speak, I'm fixing my house. I make sure the windows are okay, and I'm putting the chairs away in the back, and covering the chairs with turf so the snow doesn't ruin them, etc., etc., etc. So we are getting ready. So I see this in every sign. Right now we are in preparation mode for the winter months. Okay. Next card. This is a soulmate, and this doesn't have to be necessarily a soulmate, my dear friends, but it is a real love. This is two people working together. Believe it or not, this could be even two friends two friends whom are really, really good friends. I mean, real friends, and they decide to do something together. But in most of the cases, this is a soulmate card. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who wants to be set financially, and she wants to have everything she needs. In other words, she wants to have a good life, okay? And this is you waiting for probably your soulmate. This fellow is of the and it's kind of interesting actually how it's followed by the two of wands, the two of wands and the three of wands. It's pretty much the same guy. This guy is ready to go out, meaning should I venture outside of my walls? And this guy here is steady, waiting for someone, or waiting for so-called, when is my ship going to come in? When is my turn to be in love? When is my turn to have what I deserve? So right now you're in that phase of preparation and waiting for someone or something. That's the phase you're in right now, Taurus. Let's look at the last 3 months for you. Okay. Oof. Highs and lows. Well, I don't see a lot of highs. I see pain. I see pain. You haven't been the happiest person on the planet. And I see that some of you went through something sudden, unexpected, and it kind of got out of hand. Some of you broke up. Some of you got into a big fight, a big argument with possibly a lover. I see here there are tears shed, and I see that it's almost as if you have resigned to the idea that if you keep on doing what you did in the past, let me put it this way. If you keep on doing what you did in the past, do not expect different results. You just can't. You have to change your mentality. You have to change approach about this. You can't keep on. See, this is the thing. There are two people. I can feel two people involved with this. Not you and somebody else. You and two people. So this is a three-way kind of deal. Some of you, I can see going back. What you did is you broke up with someone, then you went back. But in the meantime, you had started something else with somebody else. And now you kind of stuck between two different worlds. Because with the first one, you thought you were never going to go back. Okay? And so you went ahead and you started something else. But then for whatever reason, not all grass next door is always greener, as they say. So you found yourself, you were not happy with the choice you made. So the choice was to either be alone or go back to the previous one relationship. So this is your situation could be one of these different options. But of course, neither of them is optimal, because being by yourself was not optimal. Being with the new person was not as good as you thought at the beginning. And being with the old person again, after some of you went through lawyers and divorces, was not optimal either, because you basically confirmed what they were saying in the first place. And some of you were accused of cheating or this and that. So it's been kind of messy. So you're kind of in the midst of deciding how to approach this. So your last, not 3 months, but even a year has been kind of tumultuous, caught between this whirlwind situation. Let me see what you are doing right now. There you go. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do mentally. You cannot make a decision. You cannot make a decision about how to get out of this situation. Let me take a look. We're going to pull 3 lines. The line in the middle is going to be general. The one on the left is going to be love. The one on the right is going to be work and finances and other things. Now, sometimes the lines reorganize the different way. So we're going to see what the love cards are going to fall. But usually I like to designate the left side. And the one in the middle is the general. So the one in the middle is telling us so far that you kind of don't know what to do. You don't know what to do, okay? All right. There you go. That's family right there. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that's good. 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 All right. Yeah. Right now, love is not even in on your mind right now. Yeah. Right now, you're not even worried about your love. So what you're doing right now, I'll tell you what you're doing right now. You're survival mode, family mode. I mean, some of you are children, right? So I think right now what you're doing is you're putting your family first. Meaning, you know what? I think you've decided right now. You've decided. Let's put my feelings and my satisfaction and my desire aside for a moment, and let's worry about my family. Perhaps so some of you will kind of sacrifice and pretend that the relationship is good for the sake of the children, for the sake of something. So you are functioning as a family right now, even though perhaps the relationship was over before, but you kind of patched it together to kind of pretend you have a relationship. And I think you're doing it so that you feel you have a family, right? Your children feel that you have a family. So it's kind of a pretend situation right now. You're being strong and you want to hold the family together. You see this? Family together, family together. And you're probably convinced that if you sacrifice and be strong in the process, meaning don't worry about yourself because you're going to be okay regardless. That's your mentality. You are going to be, you're going to put, you're going to hold your family together, and perhaps you have your actual family, like your parents, your brother, sister, telling you, yeah, that's the right thing to do, don't worry about yourself, worry about the family right now. So that's what you're doing right now, Taurus. You are worrying, no worrying, but putting the family first right now. So I can see there is really no love for you, no soup for you. Remember the Jerry Seinfeld? That was really good. No soup for you. The soup Nazi was called. Um, you know what I mean, okay, Taurus? So right now you're putting your personal feelings and needs aside and give priority to the family needs. Let's hold the family together. Now, from the financial perspective, again, I believe you are beginning a brand new cycle. I think you are changing jobs, you're changing trades, you're educating yourself. Some of you are getting into law, even, meaning starting to be a legal assistant or a lawyer or a judge or whatever. Some of you are getting into law. Some of you might become a police officer. Some of you, yeah, why not? So I can see that there is a change in your professional status. And I can see a lot of you studying, taking courses online, et cetera, et cetera. You've been thinking about this for a long while. You want stability. You want something that you enjoy. I think you're in the process of changing what you are doing, basically, for a living. So that's good. You're going to do well because we got the Wheel of Fortune. Now, over here, we have being very strong. You're being strong. You're going to find the solution very, very soon. And you got news coming towards you, and things are going to move very, very fast. So things are going to go your way, and I see you celebrating here. I see you celebrating starting towards the end of October, like very, very soon. So this is a good reading. Let me see the next 3 months. There you go. See, you got a brand new beginning, material beginning. So new job, new house, new whatever material thing you're interested in, you're starting something new and successful. So you don't want to go this route anymore. You don't want to feel left out. So what happened is when you did what you did before, meaning leaving, you felt really guilty. You felt as if you put your personal needs, feelings, and satisfaction ahead of the family. And you were made to feel you ruined everything. We're broke now. Look how much money we had to pay for the lawyers and for legal fees and what about the kids and this and that. So you felt that you basically guilty. They made you feel guilty, but you also felt guilty. So you get good news coming in. You get good news. Things will change very, very soon. Very soon, actually. So the reading is good. You just are chased, are scared by the ghost of ruining the family for your own personal needs. So that's how you feel. So what is in a nutshell, in a way, you feel somewhat guilty and you want to hold it together, especially if you get kids, and you're putting your personal needs aside right now, love-wise, for the sake of the greater good. That's from the love standpoint. Everything else is proceeding well. If there's news you're waiting for, you're going to get them very, very soon. And this news is going to make you, is going to cause you to celebrate. If you're taking a course, a seminar, you are being promoted. And a lot of you are changing jobs, changing business, changing the way you earn a living. So that's really good. And it's really, really good. And it's going to allow you to really find yourself instead of them working just for the money thing, for the sake of making a living. You're going to be working satisfied. You're going to be happy about what you're doing. Okay. Let's pull 3 final cards, obstacles, final suggestions, signs you might be dealing with. We have a Leo. We have yourself. We have a Scorpio and Aquarius, Cancer, Aries. Those are the signs you might be dealing with. Now, 1, 2, 3 final messages. And then we're going to look at some love messages and personal messages. These are universal messages. So some of you are changing jobs. Some of you are ending court cases. Some of you are dealing with lawyers, but you're at the end of it and it's going to be fair. Some of you are going to win the case, and some of you are going to be treated fairly, but you're not going to lose the case. We have a peace/love offer coming in, and we have a settlement. As I told you, you have money coming in. Just be careful before you sign down the dotted line, because the black horse denotes kind of money given to you, but not happily. In other words, they're going to try and make it difficult. So read the fine print before you accept. This right here, though, it's very honest and sincere. White horse, this person wanted to make peace with you, or even offering love, is very, very honest. Okay, so remember that. Now, let's see what's a love message from the universe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reconciliation. So exactly, you went back where you were before. Let me see at the bottom. Release your See, this is the problem. As I told you before, you put yourself up, you set yourself aside and reconcile with the old flame, but at the same time, the cards are telling you it's not a good idea. Look at this. Reconciliation. No, don't do that, they say. Release them. And this is exactly what I see in the cards. You kind of see, look, you're not happy at all, but you're doing it for the sake of the family. You see this, right? I'm not making this up. I mean, reconciliation, that's what you are doing, but this is what the cards are telling you instead. So I think this is just a temporary fix. This is a temporary fix that you kind of, well, for now I feel like this, maybe later I'll see. But for now I feel like this. Well, I can tell you I ain't gonna last. I ain't gonna last. It's just a temporary, temporary fix. All right, messages. Apology. So someone is going to make an apology. We'll be together again. So you see, you're caught between 2 fires here. you got between two fires. So you're in the midst of deciding reconciling is a good idea, yes or no. Apologies, we'll be together again. So this is definitely people that are broken up, and you know what you're doing. Okay, yes or no? Think of your question. The answer is yes. There you go, my dear Taurus. Thank you so much. Again, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. If you need a personal reading, totally different story. setteachings.org, and the address is at the bottom left. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, could you please, it won't cost you a penny. See right here? It won't cost you a penny. And if you also like the video, that really, really helps. Okay, it really helps the numbers. Thank you. Appreciate it. See you guys soon.